Hey guys, it's Doug and Alina.
And this is our next house.
Hey guys, this is Doug, and we're at our next house. We just purchased a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house located in Homosassa, Florida. For this video, I'm going to give you guys a tour through the house that's already on the one property and show you what we're going to be doing with demo, remodel, inside and outside. We'd love for you guys to track along with us and check out our video. All right, guys, so one of our favorite parts in our remodels is redoing... Definitely demo. And specifically kitchens, because this is where you see the biggest changes in most of the remodels that we do. You'll definitely notice big changes in the bathrooms and just in the overall living space, but we really focus on making the kitchen a special area for the families.
It's the heart of the house, so it's very, very important. It sets the tone for the entirety of the house and how people perceive the house, whether they want to be here or not, because of the functionality. Yeah,
and we spend so much time in the kitchen at our own house. I mean, I cook all of our meals, but we spend so much time there that's a special place to us, and we want to pass that on to whoever ends up purchasing the house. So realistically, this is way too closed off.
Yeah.
We have to open this up. Realistically, this is not a load-bearing wall. It doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling. So this is the perfect wall for us to just take out. I mean, we're gonna lose some uppers. That's really not that big of a deal because we could make up for it over there. So one of the things that we have an issue with this house is there is no laundry inside. I think that this space would fit. We did measure it out and we have enough room to get the washer and dryer in here. We would just be losing 2 more windows. Normally this would be a problem on an older style house like this because we can't match the original paneling that's outside. So what we decided to do to kind of fix that problem is we're redoing all of the paneling outside and making it into lapped hardy board. This is going to be perfect. I think this is going to be the ideal spot. Also, we see that we have plumbing right here, hot water and cold water and drains already running. It'll be very easy to tie into and add a washer and dryer setup with all the hookups needed, without having to do a lot of work or spend a lot of extra money to make that happen.
This is the most ideal place that we can have a spot for the washer and a dryer and have the room to put that in.
And I can finally get my barn doors. So realistically, in here, you're gonna have more view of the kitchen because it's gonna be an open concept. And the biggest change in this area is going to be the floors. And that's really what Alina specializes in.
Yeah, honestly, the declutter of this space, he has so many bookshelves covering up the space and then opening up that island. That's where, honestly, the comfort of the space will come in.
So we're standing in the master bedroom right now. It is a good sized master. You just can't tell it.
It's huge.
There's so much furniture in here and it's large pieces. And that's one of the biggest takeaways from a space is when you put large bulky furniture, or in some of these older houses we get, people just leave their old furniture in it.
Yeah.
They have the bathroom and shower already in here. We're not going to do a ton of reconfiguring, but we are going to spruce it up and change out cabinets, change out all of the fixtures. We're going to change out the sinks in all of the house. And we're going to update the toilets, and at minimum we are going to have the shower professionally cleaned and then recoated with an epoxy coat.
Yeah.
This one, our biggest focus is to do some of these nice finishes but make it affordable.
Correct.
We really want to give somebody the opportunity to have a special place in here and be able to afford it.
Yep.
No, go over that real quick.
Yeah, my guy had the deer antler spray. I mean, it's 2023, might as well just get on TRT at this point.
You can look at these ceilings, and I really like the wooden pillar, not the pillars, but the, what do you call them? The pillars,
yeah, they're like fake truss systems.
Truss systems. It's gorgeous. It's super in right now. They're just very, dingy. So we'll spruce them up. And I think rustic farmhouse would go really well with incorporating what's already here with the integrity of the house and what we can make it.
Well,
Yeah.
and I think going with that like modern farmhouse vibe is going to be something that a lot of people will want. And as well as these look really good. I mean, they are
They're
in
really
good
beautiful,
shape.
yeah.
They just need to be wiped down. After walking through the inside, we've really walked around the property and determined that we're not going to keep this ramp. It takes away from the space in its entirety, and we think that we could actually help somebody out by giving it to at a discounted rate to somebody who needs something like this. So a system like this may cost upwards of $7,000 to $8,000, and we're going to try to find somebody that we can help them out and get it to them for a lot less. One of the other big changes that we're going to make out here is the entirety of this house is going to get re-sided, and it's going to get brand new trim. So today we're getting the entire house cleaned out. We're making dump runs, getting all of the personal belongings and trash out of here, and then we will get demo started. So we are hoping to be able to knock down the wall you see behind us here today, and then also get out most of the carpet. So that's our big goal for today. We're gonna see what we can get done, and then and hope you guys enjoy tracking along with us. So now you guys can see how open it is just by removing that little wall. One thing that we're talking about, if you look up here, we have these wooden beams that run on either side of the house, and they're kind of a neat feature here. So what we're talking about is what we're gonna do with this area above the kitchen now. So one of the possibilities is we could do some kind of decorative ceiling fixture, like a pan holder, something to give it the rustic country farmhouse feel. Otherwise, we're gonna have to make some kind of beam. So kind of unforeseen, something we didn't think about when we did our original walkthrough, but we're definitely gonna have to cross that here shortly. So one of the biggest things that we want to check back here is that the wood that is actually back here is still in decent shape. Like this paneling is obviously just trash, but I'm hoping that the studs are not damaged. Should probably be wearing a mask right now. I hope Moose's insurance covers him for this.
I promise you.
That's all gonna have to be replaced. Yeah, you know, water, carpenter ants, even possibly old termites. Until we get our pest guys out here, you really won't know. But for us, we're going to end up replacing all this wood anyways, so it's not going to make really much of a difference. By the time we get done, any of this wood damage won't be here. There won't be any evidence of it. So fortunately for the new owners, this isn't going to be something that they're going to have to worry about. You know, one of the things that we really pick up from these houses and remodels is if you have a small leak in your house, you should take care of it, because it will eventually lead to major damage, and down the road you may have a refrigerator fall right through the floor or a sink base fall right through the floor, which if this wasn't fixed, eventually that would have happened here.
we could give somebody a real home here that is move-in ready, that has brand new floors, that you don't have to worry about allergies and pollen and all of the dirt that's accumulated in 30 years, and make it functional for somebody so now they can have a mortgage for a house like this for a same price.
We're finishing up day one here at our next house. We've been able to finish about 90% of the demo, have a few things left to take out of here still. Our next steps are going to be putting the house back to a fixable condition. So there's a lot of wood damage that we have to replace. There's some water damage that happened on the floors that we're gonna have to pull up the old MDF and put down some new plywood. So look forward to us getting the house put back to a reasonable condition so we can start building out. Thanks for visiting our next house. Make sure you wreck that like button, subscribe if you guys wanna check out what we have going on here, and thanks for checking in with us.